Hello everyone, it's Dr. Zelda here, and today we're going to be doing a Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. So, let's get started. So, the game is about to start. The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. So we're starting off with a bright light before we go into the opening cutscene. So here we have a disembodied voice speaking to us from beyond.
Open your eyes.
So we are being told to open our eyes by this disembodied voice.
Wake up, Link.
And now, we are going to start off the game. For real. And now we are free to move around. So, this game started off similarly to other Zelda games, but this time, instead of being asleep in bed, we're asleep in a sort of vat, or we were asleep in a sort of vat of goo that seemed to be keeping us alive, I think. You'll find out later on in the gameplay. Right now, let's check out this pedestal.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
So of course here we have the Sheikah slate, which we'll be using for the rest of our playthrough. And now that we have taken the Sheikah slate, the doors are opening. And we are free to explore more of this shrine. So let's start off by picking some things up and throwing them to see if they contain anything. So now we have a shirt, and let's go and see, some trousers. Now let's see if we can find a shirt. Now we have a shirt, of course. So let's change into that. So now we have 2 defense, which isn't that good, but at least it's something.
Slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
So, of course, we are going to hold it up to the pedestal. now we are free to explore the open world.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
That cutscene always gets me, even on the third time I'm playing this. So, here we have the open world. And let's take a look around before we step out into it for the first time. I think it's about time that we get out of this shrine and enter the game. And would you listen to that beautiful music? Wow. And who's this strange old man? Well, let's go find out. So here we have our first weapon, the tree branch. It's not very good, it doesn't have very high durability, but that's all we have for now. So we may as well keep it for a little bit. And of course, here we have our first food item, the Hylian shroom. Hopefully they'll come in handy in a pinch. Let's see if we can catch that bug over there. By clicking into the left stick, you can crouch, which makes you sneakier. And now we have caught the bladed rhino beetle. And here we have another tree branch, our second weapon. As you may have noticed, this game reintroduces the stamina feature that was first introduced in The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Not many people seem to like it, but I think in this game they've made it work much better. And here we have our second type of food item, the apple. These are very common to find and can come in handy quite often. Maybe we can steal this man's baked apple without him noticing. I beg your pardon, I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go around about taking whatever you please. Oh ho ho. Forgive me, I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. It is a bit strange to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Bye. I don't want to speak to this old man anymore. Well, do as you like then. I'm gonna steal this guy's torch.
Huh?
Well then, just help yourself to that torch there. And how may I ask, are you planning to use it? To set things on fire, of course. That is rather unnerving. Please do be cautious with that around. Any dry grass that may catch fire. You know, there are plenty of monsters in this area. That torch would make a good weapon if need be. However, do not just swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them. So now we have learned how to lock onto targets. What a poor old guy. I've just come out, and the first thing I do is steal his stuff. The first person he sees is someone who's just gonna steal from him. It's a bit sad when you think about it, but I guess that's just how it goes. And now we have a woodcutter's axe, which will come in handy quite a lot. So let's cut down this tree then. And now we have some wood, so we can make campfires and other places. Guess we weren't able to catch that lizard there. So let's try and make a baked apple, because as the man said, what?
Link,
Oh, it's that disembodied voice
head
again.
for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
We're not going to do that straight away. For now, let's get back to the task at hand, making a baked apple. And now we have a baked apple. That's very good. What a strange formation in the water. Let's see if we can find something interesting in there. And what's this? We have found a Korok. Yahaha, you found me. Huh? You're not Hestu. But you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him. And we have earned ourselves a Korok seed. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. I'm not shy about poking my nose into suspicious places, but there are 900 Korok seeds scattered around Hyrule. I don't think I could poke my nose into that many places. But let's try and do that, seeing as this is a 100% Let's Play. So now we have a rusted broadsword. In this playthrough, I'm going to try and not eat any meat, but I will eat fish. Just thought I might as well say that, since we are near a pond full of fish. And we have made our way to the Temple of Time. Let's see if we can get some good guardian parts from these rusted old guardians. I'm glad that they're not alive, otherwise we would have lots of trouble. Although I don't think that the game would do that as soon as you start off. And here we have run into our first enemy, the Bokoblin. And we have beaten him. And of course we have earned our first monster part. And we have picked up the Boko Club, which is a very common weapon in the Great Plateau and is very useful. Let's see if we can find something good in these pots. And what have we here? Some arrows. Maybe we can find some more. Seems like we could, but at least we got some. I wanted to show you something a bit funny in the game. If you don't wear trousers, that means you don't have shoes on. So if you open the chest from this side, you're not opening it from the part that you're supposed to open it with your hands. So Link will kick it and he'll hurt his foot. And we have got ourselves a traveler's bow. Now let's quickly get back into our trousers, shall we? And here we have a statue of the goddess Hylia, which is a bit strange to see in Breath of the Wild, seeing as it takes place after Ocarina of Time, and Hylia wasn't mentioned for a long time since Skyward Sword. And of course the goddess smiles upon me. That's nice to know. Now let's carry on exploring the Temple of Time. When you climb ladders, you don't use up stamina, but if you jump, then you will. However, if you were to climb something like this, then you would lose stamina. So up here we're going to find something quite handy for the beginning of the game. We have found ourselves the soldier's bow. But I'm not going to be using that right away. I'm going to be saving that for later on when we fight stronger enemies. Maybe we can get a better look of the Great Plateau from up here. It's really hard for me to think that this game is actually not in 1080p because it's got beautiful graphics. Now let's get back down and explore the rest of this place.